Could Mr. Minecraft server technically beat Hypixel? Well, the simple answer is yes, but there's a lot more details we need to go in first. Now, I do want to clarify, MrBeast does not own a Minecraft server, and this video is completely theoretical, but still, the point is, if MrBeast owned a Minecraft server, could he beat Hypixel? First factor we need to look into is his audience. Now, MrBeast has millions of subscribers on YouTube, as we all know. He has over 96 million subscribers on his main YouTube channel, and on his mrbeastgaming YouTube channel, he also has 75 million subscribers too. And he averages about 20 million views on his gaming channel, and over 60 million views on his MrBeast channel, which already is absolutely crazy. So, the next thing he has is his MrBeast Discord server. His Discord server has 500,000 members, which is a max you can have for a non-gaming server. Now, 500k members, if you ask me, is huge, and that chucks Hypixel out of the ballpark massively. And his gaming Discord server has over 750,000 members, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, if he announced that he made a Minecraft server to that, he's definitely going to hit over 100,000 players that exact day, which already is showing you something big. Hypixel does not compare to these numbers. Hypixel does not compare to a server with 750,000 members, 500,000 members, or even 97 million subscribers on YouTube. Hypixel is nowhere near MrBeast's audience numbers, which is already a big thing, which would actually help MrBeast in making his Minecraft server and inevitably beating Hypixel. That mentioned, we still need to speak about Hypixel here. Hypixel averages about 50,000 to 60,000 players per day, and with an update being released like a new game mode, they can even average 100,000 plus members, which is absolutely crazy. But the still thing is, if MrBeast created a server which was unique, had new game modes, and things that people wanted to see which Hypixel haven't created, he could still beat them because his audience is huge. He could beat Hypixel with just unique game modes, a big audience. Those two things combined, he's already going to get more players than Hypixel. Yes, Hypixel averages 100,000 people on an update, but we're talking about MrBeast here. He has an audience of over literally 750,000 in a single Discord server. His YouTube videos average about 60 million views. That's literally only one part of his audience. Hypixel, yes, has big player counts, but they can be beaten. It's just not been done yet. That's the most important thing. And MrBeast can do it with effort and the right development team. But it wouldn't be that simple though. A load of Hypixel costs around $200,000 a month to run, which is absolutely a huge number, which is partly why other servers haven't beat Hypixel yet, because it costs simply so much money to get the best servers and the best staff team. But that doesn't mean MrBeast can't beat that. MrBeast earns about 25 million estimated a year, which that's only an estimate. We've got to cover MrBeast burgers, his main YouTube channel, his gaming channel, his reacts channel, all of that combined. MrBeast probably earns more than 25 million a year, which, yes, that is a lot, but still, paying 100,000 plus a month, which is what MrBeast would have to do if his server went successful, he would have to pay a whopping 200k, possibly even 300,000 a month just to support the server. Now, yes, MrBeast has the money for that, but would he be willing to do that? Because we've got to account for the fact that MrBeast has a YouTube channel where his videos cost sometimes over $1 million to make, and obviously some of his videos can only cost about 200k to make. That is literally the cost of what his server could be. So we've got to account for the fact that yes, MrBeast has the money to do this, but would he be willing to invest so much money into creating a server like this? Because obviously that would then take money away from his main hobby, which is MrBeast. So would MrBeast even be willing to pay possibly £300,000 a month just to support a Minecraft server? Well, it all comes down to how much money the server earns, and this is a big part. Hypixel attracts 36 to 40 million players a year, which is around 3 million players a month, but obviously, you know, it could be about 40 million players a year as well, because that's not an exact number. While, yes, this is a huge number, MrBeast could still average more than that. He's got a bigger audience, and he could easily get about, I would say, at least 7 million players a month, which is huge. I think MrBeast could really knock Hypixel out of the ballpark here. Well, yes, this is great. MrBeast still would have to pay a way more money than what Hypixel has to pay right now. Hypixel, yes, pays about $200,000 a month, but MrBeast would have to pay way more than this if he wanted to have a server bigger than Hypixel, because he already has a bigger audience, which means he's going to have to pay more money for a bigger server, because Hypixel servers are, yes, amazing, and they don't really lag, but MrBeast is going to have to work with a bigger audience here, which means he's going to have to dish out a lot more money. Looking at all those stats already, MrBeast server, yes, it would beat Hypixel inevitably. With all of his audience, the money he could invest, MrBeast, yes, he would beat Hypixel. But the real question is, for how long could he beat Hypixel? Well, that really comes down to how the server is ran, how many game modes there are, if the server is unique to Hypixel, and is it consistently updated? Because if those 4 things aren't done correctly, then mrbeast server would inevitably die and it would fail. So mrbeast, if he wanted to have a server bigger than Hypixel, would have to have unique updates, unique game modes, frequent updates, a good staff team, and a reliable server to run this massive network. Because if that isn't done correctly, the server would fail and people would switch back to Hypixel. As Hypixel at the moment do have unique game modes, have a strong server, and have a great staff team. So mrbeast would need to improve that, and he would need to have better than Hypixel. Here's my opinion on the situation. If mrbeast did make a Minecraft server, yes, it would beat Hypixel inevitably. Yes, Hypixel's been on top for years, but I think this could all change with one team of people. Because no one else has tried this yet, just because of how much money it surely costs to run a server at this scale. So I think if somebody actually tried it, like mrbeast, he could beat Hypixel. With all of that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm sorry I've had a bit of a cold while recording this video, that's why my nose has been a bit weird. And I'm sorry I have been speaking pretty fast. But I wanted to get through the video and kind of explain that mrbeast could easily beat Hypixel. Anyway, if you do want to see more videos like this where I go into situations and explain them, then please do let me know in the comments below. And yes, I actually do run my own Minecraft server, nowhere near Hypixel level or mrbeast level. But if you do want to join, I'll put the server IP in the description. It's an SMP, and I also do on the Discord server, link in the description. But yes, Hypixel would lose to mrbeast.